What happened to all the black people in the future? Someone is going to have to explain to me why only one black guy is alive in the future. I sit back and I consume a lot of sci-fi movies and TV shows, and to be honest with you, ain't a lot of black folk in space. It'd really be one brother spitting game to an alien honey. Even in space, we looking for the most curvy thing walking. We don't care if she has 6 arms, as long as she has a bubble, she good to go. But how did we end up as the only black man on a starship? Are we sitting in our room bumping classic hip hop and soul records as we fly past the other solar systems? Who do we give the side eye to when the captain says fire all torpedoes? Dude gotta be sitting there thinking, oh my god, this man fire on every colored alien that pulls up. And I'm pretty sure that anything that requires fighting is assigned to the brother. Captain probably be asking him to beam down, find the leader, and put some hands on him. But let's be real for a second. What happened to the rest of us? I'm no fool now. I wake up every morning and see news about companies building ships to go off into space. They say one trip is going to cost $250,000. At that price, the only black person going into space is Oprah. And she don't look willing to buy every black person a ticket. If aliens came down and wanted to build a highway and Earth was in the way, I really believe they'd leave us. I really do. They probably would hit us with some line about how they need to make room for all the German shepherds. Because they'll be damned if a single dog dies. Hell, they might even tell us that the ship leaves on Friday but dip on us on Wednesday while we at work. The future looks crazy in movies. I've never seen one film where things turn out okay. People just do the dumbest things and set themselves up. Black folk be the voice of reason in all those situations and nobody ever listens. If we say building a super smart monster robot is a bad idea, why doesn't anybody listen? If we say stop shooting a signal at a giant spaceship hiding on the edge of the solar system, why do you continue? Scientists will open up a gate to another universe, get bodied, then turn around and ask black folk to help them fight them off. Well, I got news for y'all. I met up with the black delegation, and we decided there's a few things that black folk ain't gonna do. We will not fight octopus men from Sector 9. We will not be stealing energy crystals from that planet that has 10'2" aliens. We will not help you protect Idaho. If aliens want the goddamn potatoes, give them the damn potatoes. I was just thinking about this yesterday. What if we get a signal from aliens from all over the universe? They say they didn't know we existed and they about to slide over. But before they do, they send us a galactic selfie and everybody is black. You think all these countries gonna want them to come still? You think it's about to be all kosher? I know a few countries that might be on some, nah, it's cool, we good over here. I'm not gonna lie, black folk gonna be snitching. Soon as they land, we running up like they've been mistreating us. They had us chained up on boats. They also keep stealing the oil and diamonds. World leaders probably be like, no, they lying on us. We love the blacks. I can already see them quickly burning history books. Wiping the internet clean like a kid trying to get rid of his search history. Quickly giving back all the toys they stole. Hey bro, I just found this like crown from Africa. It's just been collecting dust if you want it back. I think the best part would actually be how black people from another planet look. You already know they team natural, so curly hair and afros is a given. I hope they rockin' bell bottoms with colorful African prints. The Kardashians will be out here hunting every brother from Planet Vega. Every profile status is changing to single. Ain't no way anybody gonna get tied down with melanated honeys walking around. You'll see dudes paying for dates and buying flowers again. You can't shoot the same game you shot to Tiffany to Zakila because she hip to all that. Black women already fine as hell. Just imagine what they gonna look like in the future. If I step into a ship and see a beautiful black alien woman in some booty shorts cooking, I ain't coming back. I will hide in the laundry room when they get ready to leave, and I will stay there till we reach the home planet. I will lie to her and tell her that we were married as soon as she touched my hand. I'll say on my planet that's the way it goes. I'll say I can't leave, and I'll tell her she has to make an honest man out of me. I finally found a planet that never had slavery, that never had the media painting them as bad guys. And you think I'm going back? Even if Earth demanded I come back, I'd steal a ship and head to the other side of the universe. I'd find a nice comfy spot, plant some vegetables that I took from Planet Vega because I don't do Earth GMOs, find a nice girl with extra arms and a name I can't pronounce. Then I'd probably form a team with a ragtag team of aliens I picked up. You already know the universe gonna have hitchhikers. Now I'm not saying I'm gonna stop for everyone. You have to look almost human or like a fluffy dog. I wouldn't mind having a ship full of fluffy people who like to be petted. But I'll be damned I pick up anything that looks like a reptile. I'm sorry, I just can't trust a snake man or a lizard woman. They just look evil, bro. They got the slit eye thing going on and they tongue be all out. They body be cold and they wiggle when they move. I'ma keep it a whole stack. Ain't no black person stopping for an alligator in a spacesuit. I cannot have something like that walking down a hallway with me. If I was stuck on the ship's elevator with it, I'd be terrified. This man would eat me. I'm a young, tender human. I got the juice, the sauce, and with the right seasoning, I'm a whole meal to these creatures. But don't get me wrong, I could see the benefits. If some warlike being attacked my ship, I already know he beating the cat poop out of them. As captain of the ship, I cannot be caught in a fistfight with a giant cat person. Plus, I refuse to die in space. If things really started to hit the fan, I'd simply hand my command over to my right-hand man, Mr. Chihuahua. Because why would they take the life of a random black man on a ship full of dogs? They might just force me to join their crew. But I guess that brings us back full circle. Because I then would be the only black person in space, sitting in my room, watching the stars, while bumping classic hip-hop and soul. And before I tell y'all to hit subscribe, tell me if you've seen a film with only one black person in space. Also, do you think we should make our own sci-fi film so we can have more accurate representation? Drop those thoughts in the comments and I'll be sure to join you. So hit subscribe and I'll see you in a few days. Till next time.